I'm Dino Genito. I am out here in Fresno, California. I think since people always talk about the weather, we're sitting in 90 degrees today. And if you guys like hot, be in Fresno in about 5 days. It's going to be up to 108. So if you're in a town that the weather is less than 90, you should feel really, really blessed right now. I want to get this call started off and just want to share with you guys a little bit. Some of you may know me. Some of you may not. One thing that I want to share with you guys is, 8 years ago, I had nothing to do with network marketing or anything to do with this industry, and was introduced to it by a couple buddies of mine, and I decided to take a chance into the world of network marketing. And it took me a little bit to get used to the idea, but once I got involved and I really started to see with the same eyes that I had for business, I got to see something kind of cool, that there was really no hype involved. The reality was that it was pretty much the same thing that I was doing in my daily business. The only difference was that I was sharing opportunities with people, and I was allowing myself to extend myself. I was allowing myself to leverage myself, and each individual that I met, I was realizing that in my current business that I owned or in my current job, that I really wasn't helping people. I was just providing a service to satisfy whatever their need was at the time. But what I really loved and why I fell in love with this industry was, as I started to see that me choosing the health and wellness industry, the people that were coming across my path, everybody that I reached out to that decided to take the challenge with me, the biggest thing was that they were all walking into a place where, because I decided to say yes to something, they were getting fulfilled in their lives with better overall health. They were all learning things that they've never learned before. And then when it came into the opportunity of helping people that wanted to share the things that we were all learning, I was able to see those same people that were getting better health in their lives. I also saw them starting to get small paychecks here and there, paychecks that were, $30, $50, $100, some $300, some up to $1,000. And it made me really proud of what I was doing, and I got really excited. So I'm not going to blow a lot of hype on tonight, other than all the things that I'm going to talk about. They're extremely true and they're factual. And based off the fact that I fell in love with the industry, and that many of my friends that got involved with me, we all had huge success. And like I said, the first part of that with all of us was we got very healthy, and then we started to make money along the way, and we helped thousands. And one thing that I've always done, whether it's come to business or any kind of opportunities, is there's all kinds of opportunities out there. And I think that everybody on this call would agree that there's new opportunities popping up every single day. But one thing that I learned, and I learned it from the group of friends that I ran with for the past 15 years, was you can look at an opportunity from two ends. You can look at it from the front, and it could be really cool and have all the colors you like, and pretty much have all the wording that you want. Or you could look at it from the back. And when I say the back, it's what we're going to be talking about tonight with Xseed. Is I've always learned, after the few things that I've done in my life, to not just look at how cool it looks like from the front, but to really understand what makes an opportunity great and why. And I want to get right into this this opportunity we found with Xseed. I myself and some others on the line tonight, Matt Williams, Lynn and Robert Grabowski, and there's a whole host of others, a buddy of mine, Steve Goldstein and Modesto. Just so many have joined us. And then I met a lot of other people in Florida that I'm sure are on this line right now. One thing that I got really excited about was when we saw this opportunity, I was able to get my friends involved and meet new friends. And what was very cool was I took the opportunity to go down to Las Vegas, and I knew John DeVries for a while, and I knew that he was up to something, and John never does things in a small way. But what I got excited about was he really did it. And, like I said, I don't want to talk hype, but guys, listen, John DeVries really did put his sword in the ground in Las Vegas, and he really did put his 100% best foot forward, and he had a vision way beyond what most people ever do in business, and he took his vision and literally put it into brick and mortar. And what I mean by that is John came from the vision of, if I build it, they will come. And that's exactly what I saw when I went out there. And it didn't just give me this huge boost of confidence. It actually made me nervous, because this is opportunities in life. They come and go, and a lot of times we don't get an opportunity really to see what it is. But when I saw this, I thought, you know, this guy got with some of the best doctors in the country. He took his money, he put it where his mouth was, and he put together a 30,000 square foot building with every single resource covered inside of his building, from the human resources to the customer service to the attorneys in-house, to just every single, I mean, everything that you could think that a business would need to survive and to last the test of time. John had thought it out, and he didn't just think it out as somebody just saying, I'm going to put this thing up and we'll go ahead and we'll build a new building later on. He built his office opportunity with plenty of room to grow. So what me and the friends of mine saw was that we have a 10-year company right now. We're only in month 4. What I mean by that is this opportunity for us with Xseed, we can develop a huge mass movement across the country in health and wellness and financial freedom. And we're never going to have to worry about moving locations or upgrading. John saw that. So that's what made me nervous, is I thought, man, I either take this opportunity with my friends and we become the pioneers of this and spread the message of health and wealth and be on the forefront with these doctors and the cutting edge. And if we do a great job at that, we're going to be the ones that are responsible for filling up every single seat and desk inside of that Xseed building. And that would be something amazing to walk away from, and not only saying that we helped thousands of people, but that we actually gave a lot of people that are out there possibly sitting at home or in places they don't like right now, we gave them an opportunity to have a job because of our hard work. So that's what I saw. That's what got me excited about Xseed, along with many other things. And I just want to talk to you why this is perfect timing for us. There's something that we call trends and booms, and a lot of people have heard us say this before, and I think that these are things that you always need to hear, because these are facts behind why opportunities grow, why they stick around, why they'll last forever. In wellness just by itself, this boom and this trend has been created over about the past 20 years, and the reason it's been created is because we have a decline in nutrition in our food in our country. And here's the great thing, guys and girls, is the industry of health, as far as our food goes, is never coming back. The way that we're going to find the right sources, whether it's vitamins and minerals, overall nutrition, is going to be through companies and opportunities like Xseed's giving us. You know, the wellness boom right now is the largest trend, and it's projected right now to hit a $1 trillion mark by 2017. And what that kind of means is this: 10 years ago, about the time that we got involved, the wellness boom was just talking about hitting into the billions. And now we're talking about it still is a #1 mark to hit the $1 trillion by 2017. And that says this: for anybody that gets involved in the wellness boom, that decides to make a business out of it, whether that be a nutrition company or that be in network marketing, which is what we're talking about tonight with Xseed, is there will be more millionaires made from this boom than any other boom to date. And I'll explain why that is in a little while. And one other statistic is over 87% of U.S. consumers take some form of dietary supplement. In fact, I think if you guys walk into a lot of these liquor stores and convenience stores, you could probably see that the shelves are lined with diet energy drinks and all these other types of little vitamin things and all this stuff. And that just points to one thing, is those things that are in those liquor stores, they're not healthy for you, but it points to the fact that people are looking for ways to be stimulated and to try and find some way of better health through the false advertisement of diet, which really isn't anything. But that shows us this, that the trend and the boom is very, very large and is continuing to grow and grow, and it gives me very, very good comfort to know that we're in a company that has provided products and services to cover everything that the common person's looking for. So for that 87% of consumers that walk in those places and even vitamin stores, we have them covered, and that makes me excited. 70% of American adults are concerned about their weight. We're in the country with the largest obesity in history, and because of that, we have a lot of people that are having to take insulin for diabetes and different things like that, and really our country is killing itself just based off the fact that nutrition is not simple anymore. There's a lot of people that are actively trying to lose weight, and there's a lot of different things out there that they just don't work. There's no more simple, there's no such thing as a simple fix. It has to be a lifestyle. 47% of our country thinks it's important to consume more fruits and vegetables, and this was a study done in 2014, and here's what's interesting about that. We all know we need to consume it, but one of the hardest things is, I think for everybody, is we know also that in our supermarkets, grocery stores, whatever you may call it, that a lot of the food, especially when it comes to fruits and vegetables, they're still very, very low on the quality of nutrition. So we're spending a lot of money, we're getting a great taste, but we're still not getting ahead of the curve on good nutrition. I want to share with you guys something. I think you've heard this before. This is a total global sales for some different industries, and this is going to point us to why I believe network marketing is going to be the up-and-coming next trillion-dollar industry, as well as is going to be where the most millionaires are made. NFL, we're going to talk about the complete gross sales for NFL in 2012. This statistic was from $9.5 billion NFL. Music industry, $16.5 billion. Video gaming, $67 billion. Movie industry, $80 billion. Now, those industries I would have thought were more because they're so global, but here's where it gets interesting. I want you guys to just kind of think about this as we talk about this opportunity. Then it goes right over to organic products. 91 billion in sales globally in organic products. So that tells me that people are definitely looking to wellness. And then network marketing in the whole global aspect hit 167 billion in gross sales. That is a massive number. It almost doubles and triples some of those other numbers, and that is up from about 5 years ago by almost 100 billion. If you go back and statistically look, this industry is booming, and it's definitely not going away. One other thing that makes you would make anybody kind of want to open their eyes to this opportunity that we have with Xseed is it's not just me talking about it. There's people like Robert Kiyosaki that have spoken about network marketing. There's people like Donald Trump that have spoken about it. I know that Bill Gates made a statement that if he had to start over again, he would choose a network marketing company. A gentleman named Paul Zane Pilzer, I tell everybody to go look him up. He talks about the next trillion-dollar industry, and he says it's in the wellness revolution. And then Warren Buffett also speaks very highly of network marketing companies, and he owns a few himself. One that a lot of you have heard about is called the Pampered Chef, and it does very, very well. All these gentlemen are huge advocates, so it has to make us look at the industry as a whole and think, why would some of the wealthiest people on the planet be tagging their name on network marketing if others have heard that it's a pyramid or something like that in the past? And one thing that I could let everybody truly know on this line right now is that network marketing in general is the most fair opportunity that's out there. The difference is, like I said, a lot of people don't know how to find the right opportunity, and what we have here, you guys, is we're not only in the right timing because of the boom market, we're not only in the right place because of John having a brand new company that's ground floor, but you have the people involved that really understand the industry and all the ins and outs, and we are here, and I'm one of them, and we are here to help everybody that is on this line to have success through the different training and all the different things that we're going to provide. One cool thing, another feature that I found, that as somebody that owned their own business, I had to worry about a lot of these things, but when you get involved in what we're calling social commerce versus traditional business, for a very low cost, you end up having the ability to run a business that's not just local, but has the opportunity, because of social media and the way the internet is today, to be global. And one thing you don't have to worry about is you have no trucks, you have no warehouses, no employees, no buildings, no inventory, no workman's comp, and no payroll. What's beautiful about this is you can get people involved. They can treat it like a business. All the shipments, everything takes place. Everything gets covered because the company that's sitting out there in Las Vegas on that 30,000 square foot piece of land, those guys handle all the overhead for us. So all we have to do is share about the products, let people get results from them, and continue to sign them up, and just watch your credibility go up and watch your bank account get full. And I think that's amazing. I want to talk real quickly about what I think makes Xseed, why they're going to succeed in this market space. But what really makes this great is, behind every great company, you have to have great leadership. And not the leadership that's talking to you on the phone right now, the leadership that's out there putting together all the things that we're going to have to foresee in the future, which is the core of who Xseed is. And it starts with John DeVries, which is the CEO and founder. And I'd let you guys do your own research and look him up. But I could just tell you, the guy knows business like nobody else. He has done some amazing things in his life, and he is the right CEO for this company. In fact, it's his vision why we're even here today. And you could just tell by the branding that John really has an eye for the marketplace. And then you have Dr. Leslie Jacobs, which is the developer of the products, and her husband, Bill Shoemaker, is actually the chemist behind putting them together. You couldn't have better core people involved with the product research than them. I mean, they are very, very, very well known across the country. And just to kind of say it like this, not only do they have 27 years in the industry in their own practice, but they have over 100 years of root history in the field of physicians out there in Las Vegas and beyond. And then you have Brian Cantor. You could look him up as well. One thing that I could say, and I think all I have to say about him, is he was the CFO for Ralph Lauren. I think there's enough said there. The guy understands global reach, understands money. He's very brilliant, sharp guy. And then you have Cody Highsmith, which is the executive VP, which I could just kind of wrap it up like this. Cody and John have been hooked hip to hip for about the past 15 years. So when you're speaking to Cody, you're pretty much talking to John when he's not there. So Cody understands all the business dealings, the marketing strategies. He really knows where this company's going. He's done a great job at it. So that's where Xseed starts. It starts right there in the heart. Those guys are the heartbeat. And when you look at opportunities, guys, here's how you do it. You always want to run with people that have had former success and with people that have had name credibility and name recognition. You never want to go and take an opportunity out when somebody says, you know, I've never done something like this before. I don't even have any experience here, but if I have enough money, I think we could make it work. I could tell you, for a startup company, you'd be shooting yourself in the foot. In fact, you might as well shoot yourself in both feet, because you're not going to walk very far. But in this opportunity, I'd say it like this, about the nicest way, and I could kind of hear John saying it. I'd love to have you, but I don't need you, and I mean that in a good way, is John knows where they're going, and I'm glad that I get to go ahead and be on the ride with them. Well, here's what these guys came up with. This is what makes this opportunity great. Dr. Leslie Jacobs, she came up with 6 products. What I love about how she looked at what products would be perfect for this marketplace is she did this. She saw what's come into her practice over the past 27 years. She recognized the immediate needs of what people are lacking in their diets, and she put together a line of products to hit those needs first, which when you look at the products, you can pretty much see that she covered almost every base. She gave us something called AOX Complete that's in a capsule form, so it absorbs in your body. And really, to make it simple, I'm not a scientist, but I can just tell you this, that the AOX Complete works on oxidative stress. It also gives you all the vitamins and minerals that you need, and we all know this, that in our daily diet we're lacking of so many of those things. One thing we talked about was people wanting fruits and vegetables and looking at that every day. Well, they put together a powdered form that tastes amazing. It's called Fresh, and when you take 1 scoop of this in 8 ounces of water, mix it up, it doesn't look like the prettiest thing on the planet, but it tastes phenomenal. And when you drink it, I believe you're going to get your 9 servings of vegetables from that. It's a very, very green product, very health conscious. I've been taking it now for a little over a month and a half, and I tell you what, you guys, I feel amazing. Then they have something that they call Infuse, which is basically, it's like a meal supplement, and it's got 10 grams of protein in it. It mixes extremely well. It comes in vanilla and chocolate. It tastes great. You could just mix it right in the water. You could mix it into almond milk. You could pretty much put it in whatever you want. But at the end of the day, I start my day off with a 10-ounce glass of that. And then I take my AOX. Later on in the day, I take my Fresh, and I'm pretty much set up for the day. Then they have something that I thought was amazing. They're called X Bites. They're these little tiny 1-inch by 1-inch squares, and they're chia seed, flaxseed, rice. They got a little bit of caramel flavoring in them. They just did a phenomenal job on making these little snack bites that when you're trying to get healthy, you're trying to follow that healthy regimen. A lot of times, you know, we go and we grab whatever's in front of us, and sometimes it's candy, it's peanuts, it's whatever it is. We find stuff that's not healthy. Well, because we want to live a healthy lifestyle, they gave us an opportunity for, when it comes to snacking, to have probably some of the best, healthiest snacks on the planet. And then we come over into what my wife loves, and I actually take these too, something called Slender. Because of people fighting the weight loss in this weight loss industry, they're always fighting the ups and downs and weight loss, weight management. What Dr. Leslie put together was a product, Slender. It's also in a capsule form. It absorbs amazingly, and it's not so much a weight loss product. It's a weight management product. And why I say that is, on your way to a healthy lifestyle, you make these changes that are just subtle to you, and this allows your metabolism to be corrected. It allows your fat to be blocked. It has the things like Garcinia gambosia. It has the raspberry ketones. It has all that really good, powerful stuff that you would hear on Dr. Oz, and they really do have the real ingredients in these. And it allows somebody like me that's already kind of leaned out just to go and have a healthy metabolism and to burn the current fat that I might be intaking. And it allows the person that wants to go ahead and cut the weight, like my wife was for a while, it allows them to burn the weight in a very healthy way and to not eat into the muscle. So that's Slender. And then we have what I love. I love these. I drink them every day, and I feel guilty because I probably shouldn't, but I do. These are their Extreme Energy Supplement. It's a canned energy drink, lightly carbonated. Honestly, I don't know if you guys have drank them or not, or who's on the line right now, but these are phenomenal. When they're ice cold, they are the best energy drinks out there. I could say it like this. They're an energy drink for the health benefits, and it sounds cliche to say they're the best ones on the market, but I could tell you hands down, if you did a sampling taste test, you would find that 9 times out of 10 that people would lean towards this, and we've seen it right in front of our own face. They're also coming out with, very soon here, It's zero, which is 0 sugars and 0 calories, real sexy black and chrome can, which I think everybody on this line is excited. We can't wait for that. So let me do a quick overview. So you get involved with Xseed, you start getting your health back, you start getting feeling good, and then you start to want to go share the products. And we have amazing business resources. We've basically got a cutting edge health and nutritional products. We've got a duplicatable training system, replicated websites, mobile websites, training tools, very lucrative comp plan, rewards, recognition. We have proven leadership, and here's the best part. We have low startup costs. I'm going to go into that just real briefly. The maximum package you could buy, by the way, it comes with free shipping, which that is a huge push. I don't think anybody in this industry offers free shipping, but the largest pack that you could buy is, I think it comes out to about $450, and the smallest pack is around $250 as well. And here's the truth, guys. If you're going to get into a business where you want to take it serious, for, let's just say $500 or less, it's almost unheard of to be able to get into business today where a company takes care of everything that you need, to where your monthly, whatever your monthly auto ship is, whatever those products are that you order every month, that is your overhead, and you actually get to take them and get healthy for it. So it's very hard to look at this and see as this business would cost anybody anything to get going, because instantly when you start getting results, you want to start sharing those results. So I've fallen in love with the concept of buying low, keeping a low overhead, and being able to grow a local as well as a global business, and my overhead never increasing and my worries never increasing as well. So here's what this comes to. I made a decision 8 years ago to change my life. I wanted to change it financially, and I wanted to change it with my overall health. I was 40 at the time. I'm 47 now. I've worked my tail off to make those things a reality, and my life for the past 7 years has been, I think I've been healthier, proven by the doctor's results, than I have in the former years. Financially, I've been healthier, and my mindset's been healthier. And I just tell everybody this, that at the end of the day, your health is your biggest asset, that if you don't take care of your body, then you're going to be in trouble, because it's the only one that's going to take you there. And if you invest in yourself and you start to share these products and services, they will pay you back based off the results. And it's kind of a opportunity where I'd say this: you buy in, and you don't start on Monday, you don't start on Wednesday, you start tonight. You buy in, you get involved with the person that sent you over here, you start taking the products, you start sharing with your friends the opportunity that you're going to do, you start setting up goals and start planning out your future, you get connected with the company, and you start contacting the people like us. And I want to get to know everybody that's on this line. I want to get to know everybody that's out there. I know that there's tons of us that are part of this company that want to do the same. You get involved and you start changing your life from right now. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing, but do it for yourself. Because here's what I could tell you. Had I not taken the opportunity out to start getting healthy in my finances and in my physical side, which has mentally done a tremendous job for me, I would probably be in a very stale mindset today, and I wouldn't really have a great outlook on the future, because there's not really a lot to look out to that's great and pointing to success. With the opportunity we have today, you guys, we're a ground floor company, which that means that nobody's heard about us yet. You have leadership that loves and cares about just about everybody that we run into that wants to change their lives. We have products that are on cutting edge, that are forward-thinking doctors and owners that want this company to succeed. And you have a pay plan that pays you very healthy for your hard work out there. So I say, make a decision tonight, get involved with me and the people that got you on this line, and let's go out and crush it. You guys have a very, very blessed evening, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks a lot.